So we're coming back up on the trailhead. I actually didn't decide to possibly make a video about this until a little bit in, so this will probably actually be the first section you see. So know that the next update is going back in time, but I wanted to start with the trailhead even though I'm on my way back. So this is at the Hirabayashi Campground, and we're gonna go to there. And yeah, there's the Subaru. So we have made it back. So I'm on the Arizona Trail at Hirabayashi. We're heading up this hill here, a little plateau, to a beautiful view, 180 degrees, maybe even closer to 360. I think this is about a mile in. About out of breath because I've been going uphill for a bit, but we'll come back when we're at the top of the hill and I'll show you where it's at on my AllTrails map. Alright, here we are at the little plateau in the Arizona Trail when you go from Hirabayashi to the Sycamore Reservoir, which I believe is somewhere down in there. And quite a beautiful view, as you can see. If you come around to this side, you can get a view of the trail we came up and of the ridge out there. So if we zoom in a bit, you can see there we came through that area there all the way up. I think it's about a mile or so far. I think we got about another, 2 miles to the reservoir. You can see where the trail picks up here to the Sycamore Reservoir. Let's take a look at my AllTrails. Okay. Oh, hold on. Go back. All right, so this camera. There we go. So that black, green dot's where we started. The blue dot is where we're at, and that's where we're going to. So, I don't know, a little less than halfway. So, here we go. Hey there again. So, now I came across these pillars. I'm not sure what those are from. Maybe we'll do an update on them if I can do some research. So now we're descending down to Sycamore Reservoir. Hello again. So we're down a bit farther. You can see some more of those pillar type things. I wonder if those are actually cairns, or cairns, however you say it. I can't say it right. So we hike down a bit. We're going way down into the valley. Occasionally we go up, but it's definitely overall going down. So it seemed like a good time for another break. See where we're at. So we came down from that ridge up there, not too long ago, as a couple updates ago, and we've been hiking down this winding trail. It goes down, it's kind of rocky, so I can actually hear some water. I'm probably down from, so we're probably getting close to the Sycamore Reservoir. Hopefully we'll have some flowing water when we get there. You can see up further in the mountain there's some snow. I'll see if I can get this to show up, but so where the blue dot, there's the end where Sycamore is, and then that's where we started. So I'd say Probably a little more than halfway now, so I'll update in a little bit. Alright, so we're on the final descent. About, from my guide told me, 3/10 of a mile or less from the reservoir. You can sort of see it down there and hear it. Let's take a look at the scenery real quick. Then we'll take a look at our AllTrails map. Okay, so we're the blue dot, and there's the end where we started again. So we are making good progress. We'll check in again soon. So here we are, we made it to the old Sycamore Reservoir. So another quick update, this particular little fall area is not at the end of the trail. So if you just want to go to these falls, it's actually only about 2 miles, but keep in mind it's downhill, then you're going to be coming uphill on the way back. So it might not be good for a beginner, which I'm still probably a beginner, even though I've been hiking for, I don't know, 6 months now. I'm still been doing short hikes. I'm a bit out of shape. Some computer program like freshen. But anyways, another little informative thing. So when you come down the trail and you hit this sign, if you want to go to the waterfall area we just saw, you want to make a left, if you're coming down. So make a left. Then it's only like 100 yards or 100 feet, maybe even, that way. The trail, the 3-mile trail, I believe, continues on to the right. So we'll take that for a little bit and see what happens. So not too far right of that fork, you can get down to the stream. There's a trail there. I don't think that's the official Sycamore Reservoir trail. Maybe we'll check that out on our way back up anyways. If you wanted to camp down here, right up from the stream is some level ground. And you know what? Actually, it looks like the trail does dead end, so I think that is the official trail. I take that back. Anyways, this would be a good place to camp because we brought water filtration. You wouldn't have to lug in, just enough water to basically get you here, which, 2 miles, you could probably get by with half a liter, if that, if anything. Then, but you'd want to make sure, obviously, that there's water here, or else you're going to be making another 2-mile trek back to your car. But, alright, well, we'll cross the road here, and then I'll check my AllTrails maps app to see if I'm still on the official trail. I'm going to hike my pants up a bit here. Alright, checking in later. So, that trail that by the stream that we looked at earlier was the trail. So we're back on the trail. And you can see water continues. So I mean, on this trail this time of year, right now it's January, probably I'd imagine through May, try to check apps that other hikers update, to be sure, but I bet you there's going to be water. So as long as you bring water filtration, you don't need to hike in that much water, even if you're gonna camp out here for a bit. Use that weight for food instead. So we got some, I think those might be coatimundi. Don't quote me on that, but oh, I lost them. Let me zoom out. I can see the tail of one right there. Oh, there's another one. Sorry, lost. Can just barely see the tail. Anyways, there's one running in the tree down there. Oh, here's one coming up to the trail. Oh, there they are. Whole family of them. I saw one coming up my way, so I'm gonna keep an eye out. Hopefully it doesn't bother me. Now they're on the other side of the bank. Well, there's one down in the stream there. So I just whistled and he backed off of me. So they're docile. I don't worry about them. You can see them across the way there. Get some better shots. There's quite a few of them though, so I'd still be cautious, you know, with that many of them. They might be able to take you if they wanted to. So we're probably about half a mile from the end of the 3-mile trail, according to AllTrails. Found another good camping spot, so keep an eye out for about half a mile. It's got level ground, pre-made fire pit, beautiful views, and you do hear water, or maybe you do, right down there. So in the wet months here, you know, spring, you won't have to hike in that much water. So we're super close to the end, but I wanted to stop for a minute because this is just like a gorgeous area. "360 degrees. Zoom in on the mountain ridges a bit. Especially that one. Alright, let's get her done. Alright, so just before the end of the Sycamore Reservoir Trail, which is part of the Arizona Trail, you come to yet another great water source. Go out on the water a bit. Careful not to slip. So yeah, you can see it's pretty wet right now. This is January the 14th. Alright, so about at the end of the Sycamore Reservoir part of the Arizona Trail, you have this nice little pool area. Nice area to cool off if it wasn't already cool, but I still went in for a quick dip. Just to get the sweat off me and such. So here's some more of that same general area. You got pretty fast flowing water. I'd still filter this, but in a pinch, I mean, with how fast it's flowing, especially if you got some right there, you'd probably be alright. Alright, as much as I love to keep going, we're at the end of the trail. Oop. Brighten back up, phone. I'm gonna give you some scenic view while I enter my password there. So we're at the end of the trail, the Sycamore Reservoir part. Did 7.4 miles. Elevation change of 1,184 feet. I love to keep going, it's beautiful. But I don't have camping supplies. It's 3 o'clock. It gets dark here about 5. Starts getting dark about 5:30. Probably completely dark a little past 6. And I started, I think, around 1. Or no, maybe no. Actually, it wasn't 1. I think it was about 12:30. So I should probably head back. Because, like I said, I don't have camping supplies. So I had trouble finding the trail again after I crossed the little stream, river, whatever you want to call it, down there. So what you want to look for was there's some cairns, but those might be knocked down because they're small. Look for this mountain, and it's kind of got that black, I don't know if you can see it, but there's a black section of rock And yeah, that should help you get your bearings on the trail. But it's really quite pleasant out here. I'd love to keep going, but I'm out of time to ensure I get back during daylight. So I might go to the top of that hill real quick, but that's about it. And I'm gonna turn back. All right, we're on our way back now. About a little over 2 more miles to go to the trailhead, back in this neat little swampland where I saw the Cotamundi earlier, and we'll update again in a little bit. Okay, I think we're nearing about halfway up on this little side jump of the trail. You can see the snow up there. Pretty nice views out this way. And I came up this little just hill to get a view. You can see, just zoom in, you can see the Catalina Highway way up there. And then come over here, that trail there, that's where I need to, that's like the halfway, or no, that's the 2/3 of the way plateau. And then that's, you know, when we took a look at 360-degree view earlier. So, alright, it's now a tick after 4. The plateau is getting pretty easy in sight without zoom even. There's the gate. So that's, once I hit that point, it's about a mile. This has been a little, you know, slower going. It's all uphill. I think AllTrails says it's like, you know, almost 1,200 foot elevation change. So, all right. Well, once we get up to the plateau there, I'm gonna take a little break, have a pre-dinner snack consisting of a strawberry protein bar and some almonds. All right, so we're back at the little plateau here, and that means we only got like a mile of relatively flat trail left to the car. I'm gonna take a little break here, a little pre-dinner snack break. Probably stop at Subway on my way back into town. I'm gonna sit on this cement thing. Got strawberry yogurt protein bar, some Blue Diamond whole natural almonds, maybe I'll have some of the sunflower seeds. I got, I'm running low, a little low on my water bladder, 2.5 liters, but there's plenty of streams around here, and I got the life straw, so I'm sure I'll be fine without it. But anywho, I'm gonna take a break and then we'll head back to the car. Looks like we might catch a sunset. I almost would want to stay up here until sunset, but I don't really want to walk the last mile in dark. So I'll probably just head up back to the car and see what kind of sunset we have over there, you know, back at the car. Alright, so we're almost back to the car. These are one of the, how I was talking about, there's streams all through this trail right now, so green water filtration, you ain't gotta worry about water. Alright, so I think we're something like 1/10 of a mile from the car now. I'm gonna take a quick rest at this little, I don't know what you would really call this. It's not really a bridge, it's not really a dam. Well, I'm gonna take a rest at this little wash area, I suppose we'll call it.